The Little Fox's Adventures by Ulf Stark and Petrus Farnbach. Read by Books for Kids by Flying Dragons.
Downtown.
Everyone in the forest loves the little fox. She's so sweet, but she's always running around. She goes rushing into the bushes and screams, scaring all the birds away. "Can't you be quiet?" the others ask her. "Yes, I can, if I want to," says the fox, "because I can do anything." Look at this moose and this wolf. They're wearing funny socks, aren't they? And they're wondering why the fox can't be quiet. So she keeps quiet for a while and creeps around instead. Creeping around is another thing she likes doing. She creeps around the animal's legs until the elk trips up and bangs his head on a tree. "Ow, ow, ow, achoo!" sneezes the elk because he has snow on his snout. "Can't you stop creeping around like that?" "Yes, I can, if I want to," says the fox, "because I can do anything." Aw, look at the poor elk. Got snow on his nose, so he went, achoo!
Yeah.
She has stopped creeping around now. Instead, she grabs the wolf's tail with her teeth and lets the wolf pull her along in the snow. Whee! This is great fun, until the wolf stops. "What do you think you are doing?" he roars. "Can't you keep still and quiet just for 15 minutes? "Yes, I can, if I want to," says the fox, "because I can do anything." Oh, this poor wolfie stood up on 2 legs because he's so cross with the fox. And here's the fox having a little nap. Now the fox is lying still outside her den. She is listening to the wind whistling through the trees, and she's watching the snow. I can keep still and quiet," she thinks. Suddenly she sees a bright red ball between the trees. "I want that ball," she thinks, "and I can do anything I like." That's right, that's a big red ball, isn't it, in the sky? So the fox thinks, "I want that ball, and I can do anything I like." Ooh, now the fox is sliding down the snow. She jumps over the rocks, she slides down the snowy hills, and she thinks, "Wow, what fun I'm going to have with that red ball. I'm going to push it up in the air with my nose." And off she runs. Oh, it's turning into night.
Yeah, turning up. There's a little star.
Little stars. But suddenly the red ball has gone. It gets darker and darker and cold too. The fox runs one way. Then she runs a different way. She wants to get home to her nice warm den. But there is something she can't do. She can't find her way home. Oh, poor little fox is lost in the wilderness in the snow. Soon the moon and stars come out. The little red fox is tired. She is alone and afraid and cold too. "Oh, she howls. "Oh, why did my legs make me run off?" All of a sudden, a sleepy head pops out from under a pile of snow and old leaves. It's the snake. Oh my goodness, look at this snake. He's wearing a green scarf. And he's got his sleeping mask on. "Stop howling," hisses the snake. "You woke me up." "I'm sorry," whimpers the fox. "I have got lost and am very cold." A snowman. "I have got lost and am very cold. Are you going to eat me up?" "Of course I'm not," yawns the snake. "Come on into my lair and I'll warm you up." The mouse and the frog and the rabbit are making a snowman.
Yeah.
And the snake's here inviting the fox into his lair. Oh, there's the fox with the snake in the lair, all curled up. "By the way, how did you get lost?" wonders the snake. I saw a red ball, says the fox, and then all of a sudden it was gone, and then it got dark, and I thought foxes were supposed to be clever, said the snake. That was the sun going down. Lie down and rest, and I'll keep you warm. Yeah.
Mama, turn covered on the egg.
Yeah. Here we go. There's a wolf looking down underneath the trunk. And there's the elk. Now the wolf and the elk have discovered that the fox is missing. They look behind rocks and under bushes. They look everywhere. Where can she be? Says the wolf. Yes, where? A shovel. That's right. Elk's using a shovel. Yes, where has she got to? Says the elk. They carry on, looking deeper and deeper into the forest. When the sun comes up, the elk is leaning against a tree. The wolf is lying on the ground. They have been looking for the fox all night. I think she's gone forever, sighs the wolf. And she was so sweet and so full of energy, says the elk. I remember her running around and around my legs. Yes, and she bit my tail, says the wolf. Oh, I wish she was doing it again now. Oh, poor elk and wolf missing their friend. Leaning on the shovel. Suddenly, they hear a faint cough. The wolf stands up and sniffs around in the air. This way, he calls after a while. It smells of fox this way. He bounds up to a mound and scratches away at it, sending snow and leaves into the air. And there she is, the little fox, all wrapped up in the snake. Oh, there you are, dear little fox, howls the wolf. The snake hasn't been horrible, has he? Asked the elk. I gave her somewhere to sleep, says the snake. Here in my house. Well, it used to be a house. Thanks a lot for stopping by. And there's the snake and the wolf and the fox. Elk and wolf and fox going home together, saying goodbye to the snake. Once they have given the little fox a hug, thanked the snake, said sorry for breaking his house and helping him build again, the animals set off back to their own part of the forest. The snake has given the fox his green scarf because she has caught a bit of a cold. She is riding on the back of the wolf and waving with the scarf. Bye-bye, snake, she calls. Oh, we are so pleased we have found you, say the wolf and the elk when they return. But how could you just run off like that? I can do anything, says the fox. Oh, well, nearly anything, she adds after a while. Tomorrow I'm going to pull your tail. I'm going to pull yours today, said the elk. And he does. The fox laughs. It's music to their ears. Oh, laughing little fox with the elk pulling its tail. The end. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit subscribe below, and there'll be lots more for you to see on our playlists. Thank you.